World famous bagels?
Yes. Montreal famous anyway. Other works of art here, that Pink Baby is something that we just inaugurated not long ago. It's an artist, a Montreal artist who's still around, and he's peppered about 15 of these babies all over the city. Uh-oh, here we are. We are on the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how we're gonna get off, but we're on it. Look at this. I think we have to go one lap around. So there's a bike event, but the bikes are on the left. We're gonna be on the right. And here we go. Anytime you're ready, Michelle, floor it. Fasten your seatbelt. Here we go. Now on the Formula One Grand Prix racetrack. This racetrack is renamed Gilles Villeneuve Racetrack. Dedicated to the Virgin Mary. That's where it gets its name. Notre Dame. Notre Dame in English means Our Lady. It's also why blue is the predominant color on the main altar, because blue traditionally is also the color of the Virgin Mary. I told you already, he was born in 1845, baptized the day he was born because they didn't think he'd live through the day. His health was so frail, lived to be 92. Died in 1937, biggest funeral Montreal has ever known. Millions of people came here in 1937, and he was canonized in 2010. Remember I told you about the oil he would burn at the foot of the statue? We'll pass in front of that now as we continue. are right below the dome, everyone. We can't go any higher than this. This is it. We are right below the big dome. You can be right behind you. Again, 7,000 height.
Everyone is welcome, and the nuns today, they wanted their place, their monastère, to become an inhabited place of memory, and we offer respite stays for a certain kind of people. We take care of the ones who take care of others. For example, all the healthcare workers of the province, natural caregivers, companion to the sick that goes to l'Hôtel Dieu, they can benefit from lower rates to take a break here and start again to provide care. So that's the way to give back to the community and to the mission of the Augustine. So we are going to start in the vaults, the most ancient part of the monastère, so please follow me. Enter the historical vaults. This is the most ancient part of the monastère. Everything that is white, the vaults, were built between 1695 to 1698. The architect was a French architect. His name was François de la Joux. And during the big fire of 1755, one nun died. Her name was Marie-Anne de la Joux. She was the daughter of François de la Joux. So it's quite sad because his vaults resisted the fire, but his own daughter died during the fire. She was the only victim of the fire. During 25 years until 1784, the hospital was closed to the public. The soldiers and officers, they paid a rent, and when they left, the hospital reopened. The nuns, well, they provide care to the wounded soldiers during those years. So it was okay, I suppose, because they stayed as long as 25 years. They sold artificial flowers in the USA. in France, in Britain. So it was a very good source of incomes for the nuns.
But exactly the same size, the same thing. That's perfect replica La Pietà done in case a tragedy happened when they brought La Pietà to in New York. It's 1964. I'm not so bad with my memories. Look at the farmland on the other side from here. Have a look. When you have a chance to see it between some home, you see their lands. It's all divided the same thing. You see from the river shore, each farmer has 300-foot wide land by 3 miles back. Let's give them roughly 400 acres of space, roughly, for their farming. And the divided of this has been done all in the 17th century. And at that time, there's no highway existing. There's nothing. So that's why they decided for the settlers, the only access for them is by waterway. So that's why they want to give everybody access to the water. Instead to make one guy having maybe a mile access to the water, there's nobody. You're going to have more access inland, but narrow space to the water. To make more guys having access to the water, that's the object. So that's why they had to divide lands like this. And this is called the seigneurial land system. So next up will be the Copper Museum. We're going to make a stop to meet someone of the family Gilles. So they are their dad have done the doors of the basilica. You saw the tabernacle, the communion rail. Their father have done the tremendous work, the Basilica of Seigneur.
I'm going to show you how we do the original, the first piece. Then from the original, we make a mold to do reproductions. None of the pieces you see around you are pressed, poured, or casted. We keep the whole mystery surrounding the reproduction part. woman's prerogative. But you need to know that it's a very long process, a lot of handwork still involved. For a piece like this, as a reproduction, it takes 2 weeks. An original took several months to be achieved. And something like this, as a reproduction, takes 2 days. Okay?